Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this quick guide showing you how you can complete the time trials between February 11th and February 17th. Starting out with the RC time trial, and no, the woman in the frame is not included. We will start off with using an RC pedido as per usual. If you want to do the RC time trials, you're going to do the RC pedido. If that's worth it, that's entirely up to you. The time trial itself, if you're going up these grass patches and essentially which are just large bumps really, you want to let go of your acceleration because as always the RC pedido is quite light and you want to be careful not to hit those too hard or else you're going to be doing some very questionable spins and flips. If you pass this bit, which what I presume are toilets, you can literally just go past it because the checkpoint will allow that. Just simply follow what I'm doing on screen in terms of the route and you should be okay. Checkpoints in general, as always in RC time trials, are quite generous, so you don't have to hit them precisely, which does open up some opportunities. Moving into the skate park, you want to slow down a little bit so you don't hit the wall in front of you and just take the corner nicely. When you're going on the beach, make sure to let go of acceleration whenever you go over a slight bump or something, and don't go too fast and take the corner too sharp or else you're going to be in a little bit of trouble. When you're going over the grass patch, you want to make sure that you let go of acceleration as soon as you hit that bump. And when you exit the parking garage, I hope you don't get as unlucky as I do with this 9F trying to ruin your day. After that is just a casual scroll through some back alleyways and then it's just off to the finish line. The time trial itself, not too difficult. You have about 20 seconds or so to spare, if not a little less than that. It really is one of those that you can just take your time with. Moving on to the regular time trial, for this one, as always, we're going to be using a Betty 801 and try to do as much wheelies as we possibly can. This time trial can be a little bit on the more difficult side, but if you follow what I'm doing on screen and listen to what I have about to say, then you should be good to go. What you want to focus on is, of course, doing as much wheelies as you possibly can. Especially when you're in the off-road section here, so you can kind of narrowly miss that little railing there, and then you're onto the highway where we're doing as much wheelies as possible as per usual. Of course, if you have to take these slight corners to the right, what you want to do is let go of the wheeling action for just a moment, take the small right turn and then start wheeling again, essentially creating somewhat of a bit of a wave motion, I suppose I could call that. And then it's just back to what we were doing until we're going to be taking a very sudden right all the way up to the mountain. Now, one important thing is that you should probably slow down a little bit so you make sure that you don't actually miss this. But another very important thing too is that you start dropping down. You want to let go of acceleration and land on your back wheel. If you do so, the chances of you falling off your bike have reduced to a minimum. The next time you drop down again, pay close attention to what is this middle gap here, and if you are going like I'm going, try to use the garden of your ex-neighbor for better use than what he's currently using it for. By of course bouncing off it, because that makes total sense. And then it's just a quick dash to the finish line and you have completed it. You have about 5 seconds to spare, I'd say. You don't really have a lot of time for error, so if you do mess this up, definitely give it another try or else you will probably have a bad time. With all that said though, and with all that done, that was it for this one. Thank you also very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and if you really like what you see on the channel, consider becoming a member, like Chloe, Robert, the Crazy Brit, and Dr. Strange Love. Join them by clicking the join button down below. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you all later.